Good morning, it's Jen with PaleolatesBody. It's Friday, TGIF. I threw in some leftover chicken, zucchini noodles, and I'm just gonna throw my lettuce on top because I don't have time to do much with it. There's some cucumber. I also have some dressing that I've made in here. This is an Italian dressing. It's time for me to go. Okay, bye. I am taking off. I have an hour break between my Pilates clients. I am bolting to the gym to get in a quick cardio blast. I'll be all hot and sweaty and red when I get back, but that's okay. I feel like that's inspiring for clients to know that I went to the gym. I only have really 30 minutes to work out, but that for me is sufficient. I used to go and do cardio for like 45 minutes. Even steady pace, but I've read a lot about it not being the best way to do cardio. So it's actually exhausting endurance training, exhausting on your adrenals. And they've shown that actually doing like 30 minutes of HIIT workout, cardio workout, gets you the same results. Less time, and I like it. First I'm gonna do 20 minutes I do on the elliptical without the arms, because I have a bulging disc and the twisting of the upper body sometimes aggravate your back if you have disc issues. So I just do the one without the arms, and then I'll go down and do the awesome wind bike, which gets the arms too. Elliptical. Cardio equipment I use, wind bike, awesome. Done. Unfortunately, I was only able to do 25 minutes. Usually I would do 30, but tight on time. So you know what? 5 minutes, at least I went. Usually I try to go after work. I always have to pick up Ryland by 3. So my window between 1:30 is 3 to 3 is small, including travel time. But I feel good, that's what matters. And you know what? I didn't sleep a lot last night. Maybe 6 hours, which isn't enough. So no need to push it further. So I know you're not supposed to snack on the Whole30, but I'm starving. I don't know if I don't think my lunch just wasn't heavy enough. So even though you're not supposed to snack on the Whole30, they do say that emergency snacks are okay. They don't want you to starve. It usually means if you're hungry between meals that perhaps you're not consuming enough fat or you're not consuming enough carbs. You saw what it was, and I needed, I think, more carbs. Everybody's different. One of their approved snacks is Larabar, which are fantastic, but they all have nuts in them, which if you're AIP, like I'm trying to do, then those are no bueno. But even if I could consume nuts, I just feel like bars in general are not a good option because they're so high in sugar. I mean, it's just like condensed sugar. Granted, it's natural sugar, and there's worse things you could be snacking on, but it doesn't help reduce your sugar cravings, that's for sure. I personally would rather have, if I could eat nuts, a handful of nuts and a piece of fresh fruit. I have like 5 minutes before I have to leave to pick up Ryland. And so my snack is a half avocado. I always say half. I always start with half. And then I end up eating the whole thing with a little bit of Himalayan salt and jicama that I got from Whole Foods. Yes, it wasn't too bad. It was $1.69 a pound. I've gotten them elsewhere. I don't really think you have to have organic, but that's just where I was. So I was trying to be time efficient. So I just cut off the edges, and I'm gonna slice it into sticks because I feel like when I eat avocado, I always end up craving like some sort of crunchy, fresh, raw veggies. So I have my cake of my sticks. Occasionally, like right now, because I am going for the other half, like I said, it always turns up to a whole avocado. But you know what? Avocados are really high in fiber. They're low in sugar, and they're fatty, so they're satiating. Coconut aminos, one of my favorite go-tos. Great replacement for soy sauce. It is Whole30, paleo, everything else. It's approved, gluten-free, and organic. And so I use it in sautés and whatnot, but I like to just like put it on top of my avocado. It just gives it like a nice, sweet, salty flavor. Yeah, and I just spoon it out like this. Rylan still won't try it, but. And sadly, my husband is allergic to avocados. Can you believe it? So sad. Thank goodness Rylan does not, although she has not taken to the avocado. She'll take a bite here and then, but it's not her favorite. So that did it. That hit the spot. I'm officially satiated. So I have to get ready for that little nut. I'm just gonna put these in a little bowl for the little one. Get moving. All right. So I failed. I feel a little guilty about it. I should have known myself better. Well, I had nuts.
Look at my baby doll.
Oh, your baby doll's inside, honey. So if we're gonna go, we can't. She's upstairs. Yeah.
Look at her.
Well, I can't get her because she's upstairs. Unless if we go in the house, then we can come out later when it cools off. I stopped at Trader Joe's to get a snack for little Rai, and I thought because she loves raisins and she likes nuts that I would get her those little individual like Trek mix or something like that. It's like the raw mix. Has walnuts, almonds, raisins, filberts. Yeah, so we're not gonna touch it. She ate all the raisins, but she wasn't totally fond of the nuts, I think because they were raw. She likes the roasted better. So I ate them. I looked at them and I put them away, and then lo and behold, it's still Whole30, still paleo, but it's not AIP. So that's the not so good part. So I just learned, like, I can't have things that tempt me in the house because I have no self-control.
There's a ladybug in
There's a ladybug in your stroller?
Yeah.
No, that's a leaf, baby. That's a leaf. That's not a ladybug.
Take it out.
Okay, let me take it out. So, no nuts in the house, no cheese. Both things that my little girl likes, but if they're in the house, I will eat them. That's all there is to it. So I just can't buy them, period. You can't have alcohol in a house of an alcoholic. And I'm a Nut-O-Holic. She's a holic. Those are the two things that are really my vices. If I have them, can't stop. No breaks food, as they call them. So no mas. Tomorrow's a new day, right? So it's okay. Get back on the wagon. Can't be perfect. We need the keys at home, so we can't go on the tennis court and push the stroller around today. Where are you going, love?